feet and I've tried to move away from it all. Do you feel alive when you say yourself? It's a long way down, but I feel alive. None of this will break my bones, but the memories may hunt me down. But I will let go. It is on my mind, and in this heart there is room for you, even if you let me down.
Okay. Let me just make sure we're recording and everything's good. We are recording, everything's good. I think. All right. Music is playing. Music is playing. Longer, better. Yep, that's on. Perfect. Thanks, man. Okay. Well, hi there. Happy Tuesday. It's July the 10th, 2019. I'm Eric. Talking at you very from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. We're trying to find someone to hire you is exactly the same as trying to find someone new to have sex with you. You always start by trying the ones you're completely unqualified for. Then you spend some time online, but all the ones you really want to do are way too far out of town. So in the end, you settle for one that's close to where you live. You regret it almost as soon as it begins, and no matter how bad you do, they always ask if you're going to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you nailed that one.
It was a little long, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, start with the ones you're unqualified for. All the ones online are way too far out of town. I like that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to What If It Right. Champion True Entertainment production, co-produced by Adrian Segura, is back after a long-deserved weekend off. How are you, Gord?
Well rested, feeling good, and excited for tonight.
That is fantastic. I feel the same way. I've had a good rest. I didn't pay attention to a lot of news, but I did some catching up on some life stuff. I don't know if you saw my post today on Facebook, but I'm tackling the novel again.
I just saw that while you were doing the intro.
And this is actually a new idea. It started out last year as a short story, and it just kept going in so many different directions. I'm like, there's no way this can be a short story. But it's really, really fun. It's really great so far. It's just a joy. So I'm back to having good times. I'm feeling good. Got the new comic book almost ready to go.
Which I'm also very excited for.
It's a complete rewrite, almost 100% because I did change the main character, but it's the same kind of humor. And I've actually it opened the door for a whole new thing, so it's really funny. You're going to love it.
Oh, I can't wait. Very, very excited.
It is a great Russian that I love. Because I love those, even Russia, even Death is Afraid of Russians. You ever seen those? It's like the videos of the near misses with cars and stuff.
Yep.
And I just love that concept. So I'll spoil it on the air. Just this one little scene. There's his landlord is Russian, and he shows up and he's kind of weird. He's like, sir, this is This is, he goes, what, you think I don't know who this is? You hear from me? No. You hear from my wife? No. That'll be fine.
Perfect. Which, for the record, should be everybody's attitude towards that.
Well, yeah, pretty much, right? And the new spin is obviously that Beth doesn't want to do his job anymore. He wants to go to hairdressing school.
Well, of course, because that's exactly where Death would belong, is in hairdressing school.
So enough of all my crap. Let's go in your crap.
Well,
just real quick before we do that. By the way, anybody wants any information on any of these projects, feel free to reach out to me, Eric at ericneal.com. Speaking of which, did you get your newsletter?
I got the last one, yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that, because you weren't the only one to get it, so.
Yep, no, I got it.
All right, thanks, everybody. Sorry for bothering, but Gordon and I haven't talked in a while.
No, we have not. It's been tragic.
It's been rough, actually. There's been a lot of wanted to say, and I don't get the chance to. And without, I haven't been as easily available on Facebook as I'd like to be. So.
No, it's been very quiet without you.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, well, not unfortunate for everybody, but some people have enjoyed the silence.
Well, not me. But yeah, no, things are Milton. What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Warm weather. It's been warm. It's been hot. It's been gross. I'm spending as much time as I can without going outside. When I do, I'm just running from the car out to a very air-conditioned car.
Yeah, we got similar thing. We got right now. It's warm but raining, so it kind of feels like sweat falling on you. It's horrible.
Oh, is it that misty rain too?
Yeah, and it just sticks you and feels like sweat. It's gross. And everyone's gross.
Yeah, no, that's just not even fun in the slightest. No, we haven't had fuck all for rain. So it's been very hot and dry, which is nice. We are getting rain on Thursday, I believe. But other than that, yeah, no, it's just been hot and sticky, and not a whole lot. I haven't been following much for news, specifically the last few days. I've just been too fucking busy to deal with it.
I had a couple of local things to bitch about, but as far as the big picture, I haven't paid attention to much.
No, I don't even have anything fucking local. I just got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in your neck of the woods per se. I had a couple of things, but I don't know. No, don't know. Advertising stuff, I'll get to that later. Well, first of all, TRANSLINK raised their prices. That's unnecessary and stupid, but kind of.
Who did?
TRANSLINK. So our transit prices have gone up yet again.
So what is it now?
I think it's $3 even now for a one zone thing, and then I don't even know the trains because I don't pay for them. That's okay, by the way. TRANSLINK knows the deal. I made the deal on the air with them last year. I reiterate for the new fans, I refuse to pay full price to ride our local SkyTrain until I get the full SkyTrain experience on my ride. That means the escalator works at both ends of my trip. The elevator is fully functional. The train is on time. When all those things work, I will pay full price. Until then, you get that I decide the ride is worth for me.
Well, I've been saying this ever since I fucking got back. Bitch as much as you want. I'm telling you, you have no idea how fucking good you got it there.
I've heard that from other people, and I'm gonna have to try. Once the show has some money, I'll do a cross Canada transit adventure and see which escalators catch my shoelaces and which services are comparable.
I'm telling you direct, like, it is so shitty out here for fucking transit.
You're not the only one to say that Toronto Transit's pretty lame.
It's pathetic. It's only good for local. It's not good. If you want to go anywhere outside of Toronto, you've got to take Like, first you got to take your local bus to the GO station, and then you got to pay a fucking fortune and a half for a GO bus to be able to leave town. And then once you get out to this town, then you're half fucked on being able to find another piece of transit that's going to take you from there to wherever you have to go.
Sure.
And each time you hop on a fucking bus in town, it's a new fare every time.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
If you got to take 4 buses, you got to pay at each fucking bus stop.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking
That's absolute crap. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah. This is why this is one of the things I've been so vocal about with this, is that this is why that fucking carbon tax doesn't work out here.
Right.
Because you don't give us a viable option to be able to go somewhere else. Like, for me,
So, let me get this straight. You're just going to the store and back to pick up a box of Timbits.
Yeah.
You got to pay twice.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute trip.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. No, we've never had that. That's ridiculous.
Yep. No, that's the way they fucking do it.
And here now, the transit runs basically to Maple Ridge from Horseshoe Bay. So, and that you can get basically anywhere in the Lower Mainland for around, I think it's $7 for the food zone.
Yeah, no, it's like, I can't remember, but I think it's, actually, no, I'll just double check it. I think it, let me see here, Milton Transit. Alright, so if I were to hop on the Milton bus, let's find out here. And it's different for adults and kids.
Yeah.
There's like all different price points. Prices. So it's $3.75 every time you step on the bus.
Wow, yeah, that's even that's more.
And here's what's stupid. No matter what age you are, so it has 3 different age groups. So say you're between the ages of 20 and 64, it's $3.75 for a bus ride. A book, which gives you 10 rides, is $30. So you're saving $7.50.
That's really good.
Which isn't bad. A monthly pass, which is unlimited rides, it's $81 a month.
That's all right.
So that's not bad. If you're a youth between 6 and 9 years old, it's still $3.75 every ride. But instead of it being $30 for a book of 10, it's $22.
Okay.
And instead of your monthly pass is $60 instead of $81.
Yeah, that's how they get you here too with the compass card system. It's like, okay, the bus costs you $5.50, but with the compass card we'll pay you to take it. But the compass card costs $6. That's really the sticking point for me. Is the actual card costs you $6. I don't know why I'm so shitty about that. It's really not that bad, apparently. I want to get everyone involved in this, and this is a good chance for us to brag a little bit too. We now currently have 7,200 listeners in 5 Canadian provinces and 22 states across the U.S. and 13 other countries around the world. 15 countries around the world are listening to us. I want you guys to get in touch and tell us about your transit experience. What's it like? Is it better or worse than Vancouver? Have you ever been to Vancouver and tried it? I want to know all these things. Shoot me an email, eric@eric.com, go to eric.com, or phone call, 604-655-9620, and leave us a message. Or you can go to eric.com and leave a voice message there on our new voice message system, and I don't remember the company, so Speak pipe, sorry. Speak pipe voice messaging system there. You can leave up to a 10-minute message, and that can be anonymous. You don't even have to leave an email if you don't feel like it. Let us know about your transit situation. If I'm just whining out of turn here, sounds like I am, and I don't care.
You are. You absolutely are.
Don't care.
It's like hearing fucking people in BC fucking complain about about traffic. That's the other thing that makes me laugh. A traffic jam in BC is going to last about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Right, yeah.
In Ontario, every day, it's 3 hours in the morning and fucking 4 hours in the evening.
Well,
that's regular. You haven't even added an accident yet.
To be fair, for regular commuters going to the valley and back, you could be pushing 3 hours.
I was out there for 5 years. Only once, I'll rephrase that. Only once was traffic fucking bad. And it was bad because there was an accident on the bridge.
Yeah, but you guys are north then, and you were 7 steps from your home.
Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about in your day-to-day travels. Because every time, because you got to remember, I work customer service. So every time customers come in, they'd be bitching about, oh, man, it's a fucking traffic jam. Say, oh, really? How bad was it? Oh, man, it took me like an hour to get here. How long does it normally take you? Oh, like 30 minutes. Really? So it took you an extra half an hour and you're bitching about that? Really? Come to Ontario. I'll show you what it's like to bitch about fucking traffic.
Yeah, but the further east you live, the worse it does get. If you're out to, Abbotsford, Mission, that kind of thing, you can have a long ride every night.
Yeah,
anyway, you're absolutely right. In the more urban areas, it's a joke. But we love to bitch in Vancouver. We love to bitch. We love to find anything to bitch about.
Yeah, everybody's like that.
We're really good for it. We will bitch about having nothing to bitch about. We'll bitch about how not bitchy we've been lately.
You'll bitch about having it so good.
Oh, yeah.
We got it so good in here. It fucking sucks.
It does suck. Fuck, we got everything so good. Look at weather. We don't have traffic. It's fucking weird here.
Our transit is amazing. Oh, God, what a horrible fucking place. Still my all-time favorite. I was just after I moved out there. Standing on the corner, it was 27 degrees out with the Humidex, which was 26 without the Humidex.
Yeah.
And so it was 1 extra degree hotter. And there's these 2 fucking older guys standing next to me at the lights. And the guy goes, oh, this fucking heat's going to be the death of me. And I just started laughing. I just started like, ah. The guy turns over and looks and goes, Ontario? I go, yeah. He goes, shut the fuck up.
It is true.
Fucking laugh my ass off at that.
That's awesome. Well, maybe I'll quit bitching. One thing I could bitch about, but I'm going to hold off slightly because I'm not sure how far along they are with it, but City of Vancouver and the City of Surrey tuning up to start moving in and dismantling tent cities and local parks, which is, I think, ridiculous and uncalled for. I don't know why they're doing it now. Well, yeah, I do know why they're doing it now. Neighbors are complaining, but absolutely, we've got quite a large one right here in my backyard in Oppenheimer Park, and the city's got plans to move in and get rid of it. I don't understand how they expect these people to go, and I just don't see the point. I don't see the point of disrupting them. It's a huge cost to the city, and it's unnecessary. They're not hurting anybody. It's not like people are rushing to hang out at Oppenheimer Park anyway.
The point of it is gentrification. That's the point.
Yeah, but
to get rid of the slums so they can add up better retail place, so they can put up better businesses in the area. So instead of walking around and seeing this, which makes people sad.
But we've got essentially a 20-year model now to base off of that's showing that gentrification is a huge failure. It doesn't work. You're not going to beat Vancouver outside of Vancouver. It just doesn't happen.
No. No, it doesn't.
And you can't slam 2 classes of people together and expect them to live harmoniously. It just doesn't work. You can't force community.
No, but the whole point of gentrification, and here's why I think why it would work. The reason why it will work is if you clear up, say you clear out these 10 cities area, right? In the spaces of that, you put in a couple of high-rise fucking buildings with shops underneath it. You've immediately just gotten rid of all the homeless and brought in a whole bunch of people who have money to spend to live. Yeah, which brings in more economy for the area.
Sure, but the problem we're facing in our neighborhood, well, it's not a problem because I'm one of them, but the people who tried to get rid of, they're just living in front of your building. They're not going anywhere. We've got the expensive condos on Hastings Street, and they're just living in front of them or behind them in the alley. And you didn't get rid of anybody. The plan didn't work. The neighborhood's not any better. Now we're just graffitiing nice windows instead of doing shitty ones we used to graffiti.
Yeah, but the difference is by having, instead of having all the homeless in a tent city area, which is just an entire block that is literally making no money for the city, like the only people making any sort of money are the individual cash deals that guys are making between doing stolen goods, drugs, whatever it might be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You might still have the homeless people and living in front, like you said, but the difference is you've got all these other people living in these buildings that are bringing money into the local economy.
That's true. I guess it is. I just disagree with the whole concept of forcing these poor bastards out. And they're not visible really. They're not hurting anybody. The park's kind of gross, but who cares? Nobody's going to that park anyway. It was always gross. I don't. I don't see the point of disrupting the lives of people who can't get any worse. You know, I put people before profit. I always will, and it's pretty sad because the new mayor kind of ran on the idea that he wouldn't do this kind of shit, and here we are, not a year later, starting.
Which is like every other politician. The problem is that politicians do not run anything.
The problem is
the corporations.
He announced it right here on our show before he was there. He did an interview with me and said he wouldn't do this, and I have that on record, and I'm going to drive him nuts with it. I'm actually going to pursue this and make it a part of our show, because he lied to Eric and Gord. That's just not right.
Well, or he didn't lie. He did his best to keep it thing, but he just doesn't have the clout to be able to stand up against these people.
Well, that's very true, too. The mayor of Vancouver has about as much authority as Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
He's a ribbon cutter. He does nothing.
That's it. And that's all they really are. And so we can't blame them. The only people we can blame are really, when it comes down to it, are the rich and the corporations, because those are the ones. It's the individual corporations that are looking at and say, look, you know, if we give you guys a whole bunch of money to get rid of this, you put our businesses on these ground floors, we'll bring in the products, people that move in will bring in the money, and that's how you start building up a more profitable town. Because now everything, like I said, everything's about profit. Only profit. Profit's the only thing that works. It's the only thing they see. It's the only thing that matters. And in a country that brings in as much people from other countries that don't have money, they're just bringing them in for the sake of bringing them in, you don't have a choice but to do other things to try to get the money in. If they kept the policies the way immigration was initially set, which was if you want to come in and move to Canada, you have to have at least $30,000 in the bank. You have to have at least this. X amount of your dollars has to stay in the country. You can't just come in and send your money out at a country. If they kept to all that, then they would have a better quote-unquote class of citizen coming in and not having 400 people living in a fucking house, you know, then buying up the market because you have so many people living in a house that, you know, to save money.
Yeah.
The system has set itself up for failure on all accounts. And in my opinion, the whole thing comes back down to immigration.
Yeah.
This is one thing that I actually respect Trump about when it comes to immigration policy, because he is absolutely correct with his immigration policy. He's 100% right.
Yeah, I can't argue with you.
It's a shame because, you know, but when it's like anything, you know, like if you put up like a perfect example, Canada Day, you had here in Ontario and for Canada,